Hello everyone, welcome to Dead Space. This is actually, I think, going to be the final episode. I think all we have left is the final boss fight. We have discovered in the last episode that our girlfriend Nicole is dead. She went the unitology route after presumably being affected by the marker on the Ishimura. And the person that we thought was her was actually Elizabeth Cross, who thought that we were Jacob Temple. And we've been working together to achieve the marker's agenda, which is to put it on the pedestal. However, there is a large amount of rocks currently heading towards the surface. Hopefully that will bury the marker and put an end to all this. And Kendra Daniels has turned out to be an EarthGov agent and has sort of betrayed us, left us to die. But at least, I will say about this, she's got the right idea. She wants the marker buried as well. She's just willing to sacrifice anyone who gets in her way to do it. So there's a store over here. I did take the opportunity to stock up on ammo again because we went through quite a lot of it in the previous area. We're quite full on Ripper Blades. I didn't buy any more of those. And obviously I can't buy any of the force gun. I put quite a lot of the flamethrower ammo into storage so that I could have plasma cutter instead, as I think that might be more useful. Hopefully I don't regret that. I don't know whether I should buy some more stasis packs. And maybe we'll just see how we go. One thing I did do was buy the upgrade for the force gun. And I bought some nodes as well. So basically I am poor. I've got really hardly any money at all left. But I have 14 nodes. So I'm probably going to have more nodes than I have things to upgrade here. So let's go for the force gun. And we'll get some damage on it. What's this do? Yeah, I haven't really been using the gravity wells, but if we're gonna be like hit with a lot of groups of enemies, that could be good. They last much longer. And what's this? Have a larger radius. Okay, well, let me have a look at the Ripper and the flamethrower, see what else I can do with these. We're quite a way off from this. It's 4 nodes to get to the next damage. I've not been doing any of these special attacks. But it was good on those tentacles. And the flamethrower. Again, quite a way off to get to the next damage. Let's go with the Ripper. We've got a ton of ammo for the Ripper, so... let's go down here. So that's all our damage got for that. And 7 left. 2 there. And we've got 5. So we won't be able to get to that, I don't think. We'll just put them in here. Rate of fire. And then... there we go. So they are now literally as upgraded as we can make them with what we had. Right, so let's do a quick save. Let's head out for what I assume will be the final boss fight. Really not happy with the state of my stasis. How much money do I have left? 1,300. I don't think that's enough to buy a stasis pack, is it? I think they're about, 2,500. Okay. This way? Yeah. Let's hope there's some out there then. Oh, we're back here? But it's all covered in rocks now. Oh, and there are some more.
Last warning, Isaac. I mean it.
Oh, Kendra. That must have hurt. That's a cracked rib at least.
Isaac, please.
Oh. Okay. Even though she betrayed us, I still kind of like to look at all those crates. Oh, it's creating the boss arena with a tentacle. Well, at least, I mean, if it did kill us, it's gonna get sprayed by the rock. Alright, I see glowing weak spots to shoot. Moving glowing weak spots. My one weakness. Okay, will stasis work on this? I mean, I've hardly got any. Oh, ew! Oh! Oh, that's disgusting. Can I throw those back? Oh. Can I? No, they just explode. Oh! And of course, my aim is another weakness. What are you doing now? What are you doing? You spewing those things again? Yep, run. Oh, stasis pack. Thank you. Ow. Will that work on you? You look kind of big. Ow. Ugh, no, it just ate it. Okay, so it's slamming tentacles down as well. Need to stay out of the way of them. More spew. Yep, just run from one side to the other. So is this kind of what we've got to work with here? Ow. Why is it giving us stasis packs? Oh, don't run into them. If stasis packs don't work. Oh, it does so much damage. Right, okay, I need to try and pay a little bit more attention. So that seems to be the opportunity to hit it. It stays kind of stationary then. Run, Isaac, please. And then tentacle. Oh, I just missed that one. There we go. Right. Tentacle again? No, it's gonna spew those balls, right? Yeah. Spores or whatever they are. Oh, they're coming right at me. Gotcha. Oh! Ooh. Okay. Health. Health. What are you doing now? Oh, that was a stasis pack. Oh! Suddenly I want the stasis packs. Let's go for the Ripper because I've got quite a lot of ammo and this is close range now. I'll save the plasma cutter for shooting the hive mind. Oh, okay, apart from you, you can get shot in the arm. Loads of stasis packs, so I'm just going to go mad with the stasis. Come on. Another one. Oh, is that it? What are you doing now? Oh, the tentacles. Okay, just run. It's just slamming them from side to side. Oh, okay. Oh, no, wrong weapon. Shoot it in the balls. I get it. A med pack, I saw it. Oh, oh, it's acid vomit. Tentacle. Another tentacle? Yep. Right, so it's when it rears back and it's going to come down, just stay away from the acid bit in the middle. Okay, how many more of these are you going to do? Some of these stuff. I don't know how useful the flamethrower is going to be. Oh, more acid. Stasis pack. I'm actually leaning from side to side in real life while I do this. Oh, thought maybe I'd moved too soon there. I think you can only get one of them at a time. So many stasis packs. I'm gonna do the yes. Acid vomit again. Tentacles. Oh no, more acid vomit. Okay. Just keep moving. It's a tentacle, I think. Yeah. Okay. You wanna do something different anytime soon? Oh, thank you. Right, okay, so there's one, possibly two more. Let's grab some of this stuff. Away. Oh, I don't want to get hit by that. That looks really nasty. Oh, I'm full, I think. My inventory slots are full. Oh, no. Nearly ran straight into that. Tentacle time. Oh no, I ran into it. Just try and keep my health up. Oh, okay, last one. Oh, I went into it again. Oh, darn it. Oh! Oh no. Single moving, glowing, freaking weak spot. I'm never gonna hit that. Oh, oh, that's it. Keep it still. Thank you. Come on. Did I do it? Had to hit it 3 times. Breathe. Right, what next? Is that it? Oh, please let that be it. I've got a headache. Probably from not breathing. Oh, okay, it looks pretty done for. I will take the small bed pack, thank you. But there's still a huge rock coming down. Kill the hive mind, good. Leave the... yeah, let's leave. Do I even need to pick any of this stuff up? I think I'm pretty much full. Oh, it's taken control from me. Right, am I safe to put the controller down and relax? And leave this bit to Isaac? We're getting hit by asteroids. We don't have an asteroid defense system. How are we ever going to survive that? That would surely radiate out into space. Oh, but it says we're done. Oh, face reveal. Hello, Isaac. Must feel good to get that off.
Isaac, it's me. Oh, I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I wish I could talk to someone.
Oh. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's it? Is that like a bad ending? Oh, oof. Oh, I'd hoped kind of for a better ending than that. But at least we defeated the hive mind? And presumably the marker is destroyed when the rock crashed into the planet? Right, well, that's good. Dead Space Remake, done. There was a few moments during this playthrough when I wasn't sure I was going to make it. At least not without maybe knocking the difficulty down a bit. I'll just whisper that because that's blasphemy to some people. But I didn't have to do it. I got through it on the normal difficulty, although I think I probably wouldn't be able to handle any harder difficulties than that, not on a new game anyway. I know there are people who choose Nightmare from the beginning and go for it, and I respect those people, but I am not one of them. If I can, I'm always going to go for the normal playthrough, and for me, completing a game on normal, especially a game that's quite brutal like this one, that's an achievement for me, so I'm glad I managed to do it. I have a feeling this was actually a little harder than the PlayStation 3 original, or maybe it's just I'm not as good a gamer now as I was back then. The reflexes are not quite there. But I really enjoyed this. I mean, there were times when I didn't, I admit. But overall, this was really fun. I think the remake made a lot of changes. I don't remember the original well enough to kind of comment on them all. I like the fact that Isaac is now a voiced protagonist and he interacted with the other characters like so much that the cutscenes, they must have been so different in the original where Isaac just wasn't speaking because there was a lot of back and forth dialogue between him and the other characters. A couple of things I didn't really care for. There were sections where I thought it just threw too many enemies at you and it got quite ridiculous. We managed to get through it though. Another thing was the map was quite good. I got better at using it as I went through the game, especially after I had to like use it quite a lot to backtrack and find security clearance doors, that kind of thing. But one thing I really would have liked was the ability to put like a waypoint, your own custom marker on the map, and then be able to track it with that little guiding line. Because that guiding line is fantastic, especially for someone like me who has problems with directions and with maps. To just push a button and it's like, yep, follow this line, there you go. And it worked for the main quests and it worked for the side quests. I just wish that you'd been able to put your own custom markers on them. Especially when it came to the security clearance doors, because you could see them on the map. They were marked on the map. If I'd just been able to put a marker there and then follow it, that would have made things so much easier. And the crates as well, the security clearance crates, they weren't marked on the map. I had to look up the location of quite a few of them. I did remember where some were, but not all of them. And again, if it had marked them on the map as well, and you could put a custom marker down, that would have been so much better. I mean, I had to do a lot of backtracking, and who wants to do that kind of backtracking without an easy way to find them just for a crate? And the thing is that they had important items in them. They had weapon upgrades in them. So you couldn't really ignore them. You had to go and find them, to make your weapons as good as they could be. And I guess the other thing, or really like the last main thing I didn't like, and this was true, I think, of the original as well as this game, is you probably have guessed it, it's the hunter. I'm sure from the way I just reacted to it every time it came on screen. I hate unkillable enemies that just charge at me when I want to just explore the environment, pick up loot, and instead I'm forced to just panic run through them and try and get away. At least some of the areas you could go back and loot them afterwards. I do remember in Dead Space 2, and it's pretty much the only thing I remember about Dead Space 2, is they brought the hunter back, but there was more than one. It's like they thought, yes, everybody enjoyed that mechanic from Dead Space, so let's bring it back even more for Dead Space 2. which they did. I remember being attacked even on one of those fast travel tram platforms by, I think, about 2 of them. And there was one area in Dead Space 2 where you had to do like a block shifting puzzle or a wall shifting puzzle. So you had to like shift some walls with kinesis to find your way through a very maze-like room, and there's a hunter in there with you. And the fact that I remember that all these years later, kind of tells you how much I actually hated that mechanic. So I think even if they had remade Dead Space 2 as well, and sadly I don't think that's going to happen at this point, I probably wouldn't have played it. I would have probably just stuck to, like, maybe watching somebody else play it to see what the remake was like, because I really just hated that mechanic so much. But overall, yes, I enjoyed my time with this game. I liked the story. I felt that I didn't have a complete handle on it as to, what convergence was. I know it had something to do with, like, maybe dying and then ascending through the marker to, like, a paradise, in air quotes. I think there was something on Unitology, a pamphlet that you picked up, and I just kind of skim read it. Maybe if I'd read it a little bit further, or more thoroughly, I'd have a better understanding. But the story overall, it was good. I liked it, and honestly, I think my favorite character is, believe it or not, probably Kendra. I really liked Hammond, I did, and I was sad when he got killed. But Kendra, she at the beginning, she was just this computer tech, and she was very shaken by what she found on the Ishimura, because she said she thought the reports of what had happened on Aegis 7 were just a fever dream or something, she said. And then she experienced it, and that threw her off her game for a bit. But then when you see her again after she reveals that she's an EarthGov agent, she's a total badass. I mean, I'm not saying she was a nice person, she definitely wasn't. I mean, the way she shot poor Kine, that was your clue there as to, what she was really like and who she really was. And then she turns up in the end, holding a gun to Nicole / Elizabeth's head, dressed, I think, in a new outfit. Don't know where she got that from, but it looks really good on her. And she's a dedicated EarthGov agent. She's doing her job. She's making sure that marker doesn't get off Aegis 7 to cause any more trouble. So she's not a nice person, but she was a good character, and I did kind of like her. Not as a person, as a character. And I was sorry about Hammond, though. And Isaac, of course, he's such a good guy. He's also a badass. He's just an engineer with a plasma cutter, and yet he's carving up necromorphs left, right, and center. Let's go, Isaac. And Nicole as well, a very good character. Sad about what happened to her in the end. She was like a compassionate, professional doctor. She cared about her patients, and she wanted to help people get away from unitology, believing the church was exploiting them. And in the end, obviously, she felt that she failed Isaac's mother, which caused the mother to take her own life and also to kill Isaac's father. And having to deal with that, and then having Isaac blame her as well. The fact that she was able to come back from that, and especially when all the stuff started happening aboard the Ishimura, to pile that on top of your own personal crisis. She's a very strong character, and I liked her too. So the only person I kind of didn't really like was obviously Mercer. He's a hateful character. He was well portrayed, but I just wish, when it came to Mercer, he'd had a little bit longer before he died to realize how wrong he'd been, and that everything he'd done had been for nothing, and that all the crimes he committed, I would say I hope they weighed heavily on his conscience, but I don't think he had one. So, he's gone. Good riddance. Anyway, I think I've rambled on enough, so I'm going to leave this one here. Let's fast forward that, times 16. So we can get to the end. And as I said, I don't have a way to play the original Dead Space 2. My PS3, sadly, no longer functioning. I do still have it, but it doesn't work anymore. And there's been no remake, so it's not going to happen. I do want to play some other horror games on the channel. I'm currently doing a playthrough of Cresol, Theatre of Idols, which is my first playthrough of that game. That will already be up on the channel before this particular episode goes up, because it's a much shorter game. Ah. Oh, there's my new suit. You had to complete the game to get it. And it gives you 10 power nodes as well and 50,000 credits. Honestly, that does kind of make me want to do a New Game Plus playthrough of this game and concentrate on the weapons that we didn't use, like the contact beam and the pulse rifle. But I don't know if I would do it for the channel. Would there be any interest in that? You know, let me know if you'd be interested in a New Game Plus playthrough using the other weapons. But until then, we'll have Cresol. I also want to do some Resident Evil. I want to do Resident Evil 9. I've not played that, so that would also be a blind playthrough. So hopefully I will see you for similar games in the future. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.